Stopping sex crimes. A new Nebraska strategy is designed to cut down on human trafficking cases in the state. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold.
And I'm Kevin Boughton, in for Craig Negrelli. The plan also aims at helping survivors while giving police the tools they need to go after those abusing them. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Andrea Flores spent the day with state leaders to find out just how this program will work.
They're trolling high school football games and shopping malls, all on the hunt for young victims. Now the Attorney General has designed a statewide initiative along with help from law enforcement agencies and service groups to crack down on sex traffickers and their customers.
It's human slavery.
Tuesday, Nebraska Attorney General Doug Peterson unveiled a new plan to put an end to human trafficking across the state. Thanks to a $1.5 million Department of Justice grant, Peterson and the Salvation Army are working together to establish the Nebraska Human Trafficking Task Force.
What we're trying to get to people to understand in this human trafficking area is the criminal is the trafficker and the customer.
Over the next few years, the task force will work to educate community service groups and law enforcement agencies across the state, as well as hospitals, hotels, and faith-based organizations about how to spot human trafficking.
The three keynotes of this plan are to help victims and survivors, to stop human traffickers, and to reduce the human trafficking market.
Douglas County Attorney Don Klein says while no two human trafficking cases look the same, each one has its own contributing factors in the courtroom.
Who's being victimized, who's being trafficked, who's being used, who's being abused, and where that abuse is taking place and how that is taking place, or how that person is being trafficked within the system.
Salvation Army Social Services Director Linda Berkeley has worked with human trafficking victims in Omaha for decades and knows firsthand how devastating it can be.
The girls have already been sexually abused from a young age. Oftentimes there's undiagnosed mental health issues, substance abuse. If there's not substance abuse going on, when they become trafficked, often the trafficker will get them hooked on drugs, and that's a way of, again, keeping that power and control.
As the task force works to put an end to human trafficking, they say it's important to remember it's a hidden crime they're working to uncover.
If we save a victim, but we don't stop the trafficker of that victim, we have probably just made another victim.
When asked if he felt sorry for customers of sex trafficking currently being prosecuted by the state, the Attorney General simply said no. Reporting from Lincoln, Andrea Flores, KMTV Action 3 News.